Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be testing out these brushes that I picked up from Amazon. These brushes are $10 and I'm going to do a full face just testing out these brushes for you. So these are the brushes here. So you get like 16 brushes for $10. So these are the face brushes. You get 5 of the face brushes. They have a very strong smell, so you would have to wash it before you put it on your face. And these are all the eye brushes that you get in the bunch. They're very soft. And you also get a spoolie. So I'm going to be using my Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation from NYX, and this is the shade Warm Mahogany. So I'm going to be using this brush here. This is the Face Flat brush, and this is for liquid and cream foundation. As you guys can see, that this is very soft, and I have brushes like this before. The Amazon brushes are really good if you guys want to get brushes on the cheaper side. They are only $10 and you get a full set of brushes. Go ahead and try this brush first. Just be mindful that these brushes are very soft, and I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to put it on here. So this brush really blends well. Too soft for me, but I hope that it don't come out. I wish that it was a little bigger because it's very small as well. Next, I'm gonna go in with my NYX One Stop Concealer, and this is the shade Cappuccino. And for this step, we're gonna be using number 5, which is the Tapered Brush. This is for the concealer. I like to use this type of brushes when I'm using for concealers. It's very sturdy. I think this is the only brush in the bunch that's pretty sturdy. So you're gonna go ahead and use this and see how well this blends out. This is pretty good for the $10. I like these brushes. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna use my Revlon Canteen setting powder. I'm just gonna take a little bit, dust it off, and just pat it under my eyes. The hair on it is very soft, so I'm not feeling any stabs. So for the eyebrows, I'm going to be using this flat brush here. You could use this brush for concealer. I really do like these brushes. I'll go ahead and use this flat brush just to clean up my brows a little bit. I did this one off camera just to see how it works. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. I'm not going to be using my sponge or anything like that. Everything is just going to be based on these brushes, and I want to see how well it works. I really do like this one for blending out my concealer. You see how soft and precise this brush is. So these are the other brushes that I have from Amazon. When I got these, I was like, oh my god, this is pretty good. The only thing I don't like, they do stain a lot, but otherwise they're very strong. I'm going to be using my Revlon Canteen setting powder, and I'm going to set it. I usually don't set under my eyes, but this time around I'm going to do that. Try the spoolie as well. I'm just going to brush my eyebrow a little bit with the spoolie. This is pretty good. The brushes are synthetic here. They are not human hair, if you guys are wondering. So next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna contour a little bit. I'm gonna be using Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. If you guys haven't used these concealers before, they are pretty good. They're gonna be in stores on the 23rd of this month. This is the darkest shade, which is Deep Espresso. So I'm gonna take a little bit because this is pretty dark. So we're gonna use this angle brush. This is the first one that I shown you guys in the beginning. We're gonna use this to blend everything out. The thing that I don't like about this brush is like when you keep on blending, your hands get tired a little bit. That's why I don't like about the concealer a little bit, because you have to go in and blend a lot. I'm gonna take my sponge and just blend out the rest because this is pretty hard to blend out and the concealer is a little bit drying. So that's why I went ahead and used my spray a little bit. This is the last face brush, and this one is number 4, which is the wrong brush, and this is a buff powder foundation applicator. You could use this for foundation as well. We are gonna use the Absolute New York powder foundation, which is Clove. I'm not going to set the concealer because it's a matte finish and I don't want to put anything darker. That's why I'm not setting it. If you want to set it, you could do that, but I'm just going to use the brush to diffuse the little darkness that I have there. And these brushes remind me of the BH Cosmetic brushes because they're like the same size. This is number 8 brush. And this is a concealer brush, but I like this brush for blending, but you could use this for your eyeshadows. I don't even think this is good for concealer. This palette here from Makeup Revolution, and this is a Passion of Color eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this shade here, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it right here and blend it out. And this brush is pretty good for beginners. I will recommend that you guys get some of these brushes if you guys are getting into the whole makeup thing, instead of buying those expensive brushes like Sigma or Sodona Lace or any of those brushes, or MAC. Sephora has like bundles of their brushes, but it's like $500 for the bundles, and just for one single brush you probably have to pay $30 for one brush. Okay, so this brush really good for the blending. Like I said, I'm not going to recommend that you guys use this brush for concealer. I just think that it's ridiculous that they will recommend this small brush. No way. So this is an angle brush, which is number 7, and this is a blending brush. If I have to go right in the corner here, this is good for that, because I don't want to do too much on my lid, because this brush don't have too much of the things I want to do, and they're too soft. I wanted to do a cut crease, but they're a little too soft. So we are almost done with this look. The last thing that I have, well, I got 2 more things I gotta do. I want to use this brush here. I don't know what this brush is for. I really don't know exactly, but I use this for the inner corners. So let's see, this is number 11, and this is Precise Brush shade right here. This is like a champagne shade. And then the next thing that we're gonna do is we have to use the fan brush. So this is the fan brush that we're gonna use, and it comes with a little safeguard, which is really cool. I have this for the other brushes that I have, and it really works to keep your brush in shape. The same palette, because I'm not going to use any more palettes. I'm going to take the same fan brush and I'm going to use this shade right here, which is a champagne shade. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to use it as a highlight. I'm going to take a little bit and put it here. So this fan brush is working pretty good. Okay, so this is the final look with these brushes. They are really affordable brushes. I'm gonna list all the information in the description box for you guys. This guy always have his car outside when I'm doing videos. Oh, and his exhaust is so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I hope you guys don't. The brushes are really soft. If you don't like soft brushes, these are not for you. My best brushes are the face brushes. I really do like them. The only thing I don't like is handle. The handle is a little bit too small for me. It's like, you know, like when you're working, your hands get tired. That's the only thing. But beside this is a really good brush. If you guys are looking for something cheap, please go on the Amazon website and do your research. If you're not familiar how to use the brushes, you do get the information here. The next thing I don't like about this brush is a little too soft. I want a little density, but you get what you pay for. That's basically what it is. So I did not use these because I didn't do too much. So you get 2 brushes for your brow. You get this one and you get that one. I love this spoolie because you get the brush at the end. You could use that for your brows. But this is a little too small. The brush is a little too small for my brows, so I won't use this. I will use something else that I have. They are only $10, and hey, I'm gonna go back on the website and try to get more brushes. Let me know in the comments below if you guys tried these Amazon brushes before. I highly recommend that you guys try these brushes out. They're good. They're really, really good. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.